shoulder rolls, adding those elbows, opening up. And then hands on your thighs, roll through your cat, and inhale through your wolf moon, cat, and cow. And then one more time, we lift up, and we're just gonna step touch. By the way, you probably won't need your mat for a bit, so maybe just have it folded up out of the way. In a moment, we'll take 2 steps to the left in 4, 3, 2, here you go. Leave it here this time, step touch only. Hands on your hips, and then point the toe in front. Arms out, we're gonna squeeze. We're gonna keep that squeeze going at a knee lift. We're gonna keep the knee lift going, bringing it down, lat pull. And then up and over we go, little rotation. In a moment, we'll stay on the left and double time it. 4, 3, 2, here you go. Last 2. And step touch. We're gonna go, we're gonna go 2 to the right in 4, 3, 2. Stay here, step touch, I'm sorry. That hurt me more than it did you. Squeeze back and tap your toe. Knee lift and arms. Little rotation. In a moment, we're going to stay on the right and double time it in 4, 3, 2, here we go. And last one, step touch. Roll those shoulders, give me a wide stance, a little dip in the middle. 4, 3, last 2, last 1, legs stay wide. Give me a little plie, and then bring it down. Open up your chest, wolf stretch, and cat stretch. And full moon wolf again. And roll it. And then big deep breath in and bring it up. All right. Staying where you are, but grabbing your slippery item. Left foot on that. And we're going to stretch that left foot forward as the right knee bends. If you want, you can add arms. Last one in that direction. We're going to go to the side this time. Weight on that right leg. Slide to the side. Slide to the side. If you want to, you can do skater arms. I might have them backwards. Yeah, that works better. I don't know. Whichever way. 2 more. All right, and then right leg forward, left leg back, or whichever leg we're doing. Slide into it, keep your chest lifted, and come back up. Give it a squeeze if you want to. Add arms as your leg goes back. Two more. Last one. Bring it up. Let's shift that to the other leg for now. So weight on your left leg, bend that knee, let your right toes come forward, arms if you want. Last one. Now we're off to the side. Again, skater arms if you want, or whatever works for you. Last one. Forward with your left foot, back with the right, sitting into it, chest stays up, arms can go up as your leg goes back for a little extra. And bring that up. Woo! Take a moment, maybe give a little hip to each side. And we're going back to standing on our right foot with the slippery item on the left. We're going to do a little quick ones this time. So we're going to go forward, back, forward, back. Two more. And then off to the side you go, same thing. Last two. Woo! And to the back you go. Two and one. Woo! All right, weight on the left leg. Right toes on your slippery item. Quick little moves. Last two. To the side. And to the back we go. And relax. Woo! All right. No slippery item for a moment. We're just going to do a little calf work. Let our heart rates come down up on both legs. Or excuse me, up on both toes. Both sets of toes. Hopefully you have more than two toes. One more. Hold this one up. From there, go a little higher, little pulses. So just quick little moves. And relax. Take a moment, pedal that out. We're going to do another set of calves, so we're not stopping quite yet. Come up on your tippy toes, heels together. So they're together at the top. When you lower, they're going to squish together even more. Two more. Stay at the top. Tiny pulse, pulse, pulse. And release. Last one. Pigeon toed, big toes touch. Lift up and down. And now quick ones. Wide and relax. Step forward with the left foot. Make sure the right toes are straight ahead, lunging to get a stretch on that heel. Push the right heel down, lunge into the left leg. Then bend that back knee to take it deeper in your soleus. Roll up on the toes, turn the toes out, make sure your hips are square, lunge. Keep that, and then bend that knee, back knee. Roll it up, toes turn in, heel out, lunge it. And bend it. And bring it up. Right leg forward, left leg back. Lunge, press that left heel down. And bend it. And then turn the toes out, heel in, but keep the hip forward, lunge. And bend. And then toe in, heel out, lunge. And bend. All right. Back to our lovely slippery item. You'll be facing your a chair. We're putting the right foot on. We're going to take a big step forward with the left foot so that as we drop, we're trying to get our left thigh almost parallel to the ground. And then we come up, dragging that right foot. Try not to lean forward as we do it. So just drop down and rise up. Two more here. And we're going to slide back on this one, deeper, 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 halfway in and out, in and out. And relax. Ooh. Let's do a couple of quick stretches, right leg across the left, and tailbone out. And roll it under, and stick it out. And then right leg forward, left leg back. And we have a deep lunge and up. Up and more. And then we'll stay back, in and out. And up we go. And we'll cross the left leg over the right and sit into it. And then up we go. Right foot back on the slippery item. Out on an angle, so it's not to the side, it's not to the back, it's halfway between those. You may want to turn your left foot out a little bit as you lunge on this angle and then squeeze in, lunge it out, and squeeze it in. Last one, leave it out, small move. And up you go, other side, slippery item under your left foot, which is out on that angle, right foot forward, lunge, and up. And leave it out, little moves. And release. Shake all that out for a moment. We're going to yep, we can do it, but sorry, I need to get an extra chair. All right, so you're sitting in your chair, your slippery item is out in front of you. So we're going to start with just a couple different options, simple at first. Put your left heel on it, sit tall toward the front of your chair, drag it back. So just a little hamstring action. Good. Now switch it over, left heel on, toes are up, drag it back, little hamstring warm up. And then again, just getting that motion, both feet. All right, and now here's your challenge. Hands grip that chair carefully. All you're going to do is scoot your booty off the front of the chair, just a tiny move, or just hover above the chair. And you can try both feet, or you can do just one leg. If you do one, make sure you do both. If you keep your knees together, you get a little more medial hamstring action. And relax. Sit up in your chair. Quick little stretch. Left leg off to the side. Get it nice and straight and then rotate toward it. And then just press yourself long spine toward it. And back up. That leg comes in, other leg out. A little hinge. All right. Nothing under your feet this time. Scoot again to the front of your chair. Palms facing each other for a couple dips. And then sit up. And then you have an option. Feet on the slippery item. Come out to the front. So you dip as your legs go out. You drag them back as you straighten your arms. If you want, don't have to. And that's probably enough of those. Bring your left hand to your left shoulder and pull back for a nice tricep stretch. Bring it to center and to the opposite shoulder. Shake that out. Right hand, right shoulder. And center of your spine. And other sides. All right, so since we're kind of already halfway down towards the floor, we're going to have that slippery item underneath our feet, and we're going to start in a high plank position, right? So straight arms, And you're in your high plank. And you can simply hold this, or you can look down, hike it up, and slide it back out. Take a break as you come down. Let's stretch out those wrists, just sitting tall. Shoot that left hand, pull it back, get a nice stretch here. Flip it the other way, pull back, and then gentle fists. Rotate that upside down, pull back, and shake that out. Right hand, shoot that hoop, pull back, and then pull back, gentle fist, and flip the other way. All right, same thing, only this time we're on our forearms for that like hike and plank or just plank. So up on those toes, find your plank, and then if you want it, you hike it up. And when you are ready, you're going to come down. You're going to leave some floor space, but you could maybe unfold your mat halfway. And then you'll be on your mat, but your heels will be off the mat on your slippery iron. All right, so both feet on the disc, hands down, up for bridge. And a small in and out. You don't want to go all the way straight. You want to keep those hips lifted. If you don't love that, move one foot off and do single leg hamstring, and then do the other leg. So if you're doing doubles, let's do 10 more. If you're doing single, 5 on each leg, please. Again, knees together is going to get those medial hamstrings a little more. And that should be 10. Stretch that left leg out. Give that right leg a moment. Give it a nice pull in. Rotate it. Pull it to the left. And then stretch the right leg out. Bring the left knee in. Same thing. Give it a tug in. Pull it a little to the right. All right. And then we're going to go ahead. Sit up. You can probably unfold your mat all the way this time. All right, and we're sitting nice and tall. We're going to bring that slippery item to the front hand. We're going to use our back hand to hold on to the back hamstring. Hinge back and give me a little archy rotation and back up. So I'm going to move that hand away and back in. So getting some rotation, a little help from that back hand. If you don't need it, you can let go. Two more. And bring that up. And over to the other side. Grab hold of your hamstring, your front hamstring, to the side and back. Let go if you can. Don't have to. And last one, up you go. Roll on down, put those knees in, take a little break. Left foot on the ground, right leg extends up, flex and point, circle that foot. Give it a little love, a little tug, bring it down. Same thing, left leg, point and flex, rotate, press, and relax. All right. Bring that slippery item so it's on your front hand. Back hand, grab your hamstring just like we just did. Slide forward this time and back down. This is just our little warm up. Forward and back down. Option, not even use your hand. Up and down. And then final option, straighten out your front leg. And you're coming all the way up, nice and fluidly, and back down. That hand can help you or it can just slide along. And then we're going to switch it up. So, slippery item on the other side of you, hand helping you come up halfway, pause, and back down. You can stick with that, or you can let go with your hand, and you can stick with that, and straighten out that back leg and roll all the way up. And last one, take a little break, hug those knees in, little side to side. Legs in tabletop, fingertips on your rib cage. Let's press the head gently into the ground, press the shoulders down and the elbows, pull the belly button in, ribs and hips closer together, toe touch. Double leg toe touch if you want, or heel tap. And relax. Stack those legs tabletop, arms into a T. Keep the knees together, side to side. Keep your toes where you can see them. And then we put those together. Knees go to the left. They come in just a little bit over to the right. And then they move away like you're going to do a toe touch. Then they move to the right, in, over to the left, and toe touch-ish. Making sure you're reversing every time. And you can absolutely do this with straight legs. Turn it into corkscrew, but you don't have to. And then let's pause once you're even. Take a moment, roll to one side. Put your disc or plate off the front of your mat and come onto your abs slowly, please. Your forehead will be at the top of your mat. Lengthen out both legs, point your toes, press the toenails into the ground, kneecaps lift, pubic bone lifts. Pubic bone presses, belly button lifts, and then arms out front, forehead rests, deep breath in. So initially, all we're going to do, you can lift your head a little if you want, but you can leave it down, is a glide, a shoulder glide, up and down. And then this time, do it with your head slightly raised. You may be able to increase that range of motion a little. And then if you want to, glide it, press up and glide down. Inhale, prepare, exhale, glide it. Inhale, hold it, exhale, forward. A couple more like that if you want, or any of the previous versions. And relax. Let's get those knees, windshield wiper side to side. And then you're just going to flip yourself over onto your spine, please. Keep your left knee bent, hug that right knee in, give it a nice little tug. Maybe draw circles on the ceiling and go the other way. And then bring it in. You're going to move it so that the right ankle crosses the left thigh. And then use your left hand to play with those toes. Create toe spacers, fingers between toes, pulling and pushing. Maybe gliding that hand up and down a couple times. And then reach for those right toes with your right hand and press the knee down towards your shoulder. And manipulate that foot with your right hand. And then press straight. Straight as you can get that leg. And then let go. Bring it to center. Grab hold. Straighten your left leg out on the ground. Flex. Point flex. Sideways. Point flex. Outward. And then press the leg against the hands, but resist and pull in. Try that again. And arms out, T position, big circle with your leg. Go the other way. Gently bend the knee, let the leg drop to the left. A little bit of a twist starting. And then as it comes back through center, it drapes across that left leg once again. But this time we'll thread the needle, reaching for your hamstring or your shin, trying to get your shoulders and the back of the head on the ground. And then I'm going to put the left foot down, right knee all the way across, arms into a T, knees gently drop to the left. And back up through center. And we're going to uncross and have that left knee in. Draw a couple circles. And then cross that ankle over the right. Put your fingers between the toes. Create those spaces. Move those toes forward and back. Feel free to massage the ball of the foot and the arch. And then reach down, grab the toes, pull back, press the knee down, pull the toes, play with the ankle a little, and eventually straightening if you can, or however much you can. Bring it to center, point and flex, right leg straightens out, and then we press, and then we pull. And we press, and pull. Circles, both directions. And then leg straight or a little gentle bend, it drops to the right. And then as you come back through center, cross it over your ankle. Bend the right knee and thread your needle. Right foot on the ground, left knee all the way over, rotation. And as you come back to center, straighten out the legs, point them, arms go up overhead, then flex through the heels and try and get the low back firmly on the ground. Point again, and flex again. And then either from there, rolling up, or roll to one side. Meet me on your hands and knees, please. And we'll undulate that full moon wolf and cat. And then just press those toes under, lift up, press back, lifting the pedal out. Wide stance, welcome back. Hands on your thighs, roll, tap. Inhale, wolf. Big deep breath in, never curtsies. Thank you.